Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 7 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Stratomatic Super Advanced Starts Only replay. Today, the Indians will be hosting the Kansas City Royals, and starting for the Royals is Mike Hedlund. If you don't want to know Perry's record, go ahead and skip about 10 to 15 seconds. Perry is 2-3, 49 and 2/3 innings pitched, 14 earned runs, 11 walks, and 23 Ks with a 2.54 ERA. And this is a day game at Cleveland Stadium, as many of you have been watching. If you haven't, I roll for weather effects to determine the ballpark singles and ballpark home runs. This is Cleveland during the month of May for a day game. 1 to 6 is good, 7 to 13 is average, and 14 to 20 is bad. And that's a 5, so we got good weather in Cleveland today. So, for ballpark singles, 1 to 12 for lefties, and 1 to 6 for righties, and 20s for ballpark home runs. So the ball could be flying out of Municipal Stadium today for those with normal power. All right. Royals lineup for you. Freddie Patek leading off and playing shortstop. Cookie Rojas batting second and playing second. Chuck Hovley batting third and playing center field. Cleaning up and playing left field, Sweet Lou Piniella. Batting fifth and playing right field, Richie Scheinblum. Batting sixth and playing first base is John Mayberry. Batting seventh and playing third base is Paul Shaw. Batting eighth and catching is Ed Kirkpatrick. And batting ninth and pitching is Mike Hedlund. Behind Perry, this is the same lineup that they had for the last game, so no spoilers. Alex Johnson in left, Del Unser in center, and Buddy Bell in right. Greg Nettles at third. Frank Duffy at short. Jack Brohammer at second. Tommy McCraw at first. And Ray Fosse behind the plate catching Gaylord Perry. All right, here's Freddie Patek. 2-8. Not 2-9, 2-8. Fly ball to center. And retiring. There's Unser to retire Patek, 1 down. Here's Cookie Rojas. 2-6. And that's hit the left field, but that won't have enough power. There is Johnson, 2 down. 1 to 2 home run chance, so did not get it. And here's Steve Hovley. It's not Chuck Hovley, Steve Hovley. And off of Perry's card this time, 6-9 to the shortstop. Yep. And that is Duffy, 3 and a 6. He'll get to it. There's nobody to hold on. Duffy, E18 and an 8. There is no 8, so that retires the side. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Royals in the first. We go to the bottom half. Royals, nothing. Indians coming to bat. And Unser, Brohammer, and Johnson due up for the Indians here in the bottom of the first. And here's the pitch to Unser. 1-6 ground ball to second. And Rojas retires. Unser 1 away. And here's Jack Brohammer. 6-10. That is a ballpark single. 17 is going to be too high. And let's see, 6-10 result. We'll say that's a fly ball to right. 2 down. And here is Alex Johnson. 4-9. And against the righty fly ball to right field, a little easier play this time for the right fielder Scheinblum, and that retires the side. So the Indians go 1-2-3 in the first. We go to the second. Royals, nothing. Indians, nothing. Middle of the order, Piniella, Scheinblum, and Mayberry. And here's the pitch to Piniella. And a 1-4. That ball is crushed to deep center field and off the wall. And Piniella is in with a leadoff double. 1-13 home run chance. The 19's too high, but the Royals will take a leadoff double. They will not hold on Piniella as they'd have to take the second steal rating. And he only runs at an 11, so. All right, here's Richie Scheinblum. First time to use the Havoc roll. Oops. And that'll work. Okay. Nothing on the 18. And here's the pitch to Scheinblum. 5-9 against a switch left. Ground ball to second. Easy play for Brohammer. Piniella goes to third. And there's one out. They'll play the infield back. They think they can get to Hedlund. All right, here's John Mayberry, RFD. 5-7. Struck him out. 2 down. Big strikeout for Perry. The infield, and they'll stay at normal for Paul Shaw. 2-9. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And applause from the Municipal Stadium crowd as the Royals leave a runner in scoring position and do not score. And we go to the bottom of the second. No score. And Nettles, McCraw, and Fossey do up here in the bottom of the second. Sorry. Timeout. All right. And we're back. Here's Greg Nettles stepping in to face Mike Hedlund. 5-7. That's a 1-17 single chance. 12 will get the job done. That's a leadoff single for Nettles. He will not be held on. And here's Tommy McCraw. 3-7. Ground ball to second. Rojas to Patek. Over to Mayberry. Double play. And oops, didn't roll the Havoc die, didn't matter. And here's Ray Fossey. 1-7. And that ball is hit the left field. And that will retire the side. We go to the top of the third. Kirkpatrick, Hedlund, and Patek do up for the Royals. With still no score. And here's Perry facing Kirkpatrick. 3-7. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. That brings up Hedlund. Pitcher rating card number 3. Weak right-handed hitter. 4-6. Right-handed hitter? Yep. That's a base hit. So Hedlund drove that one out into center field. And Hedlund is on with a single. He actually he does not get a speed boost, but runs at a 1-10. They will not hold him on. Here's Freddie Patek. Now we'll use the Havoc roll. 2. So we have either a balk or a, hold on, Flossie, you have a pass ball rating. Oops, sorry. He does. He is a... So we will roll the one die to see if it's a balk or a pass ball. That's a 5 pass ball rating, 1-4, and Hedlund goes to second. And that's a 20 that won't go anywhere, so Matic steps up. 2-7 line drive right to the first base. McCraw getting back is Hedlund in a hurry. 2 down. Here's Cookie Rojas. 3-6 base hit to center field, but only getting to second is Hedlund. And they still will not hold any runners on. Here's Steve Hovley. Havoc roll. Nothing on the 5. Here's the pitch to Hovley. Five, 6 against the lefty. Fly ball to right field. Going back on it is Buddy Bell. He will make the catch. That retires the side. The Royals strand 2 on 2 hits, but do not score. We have the bottom of the third still scoreless. And bottom third of the order for the Indians, Bell, Duffy, and Perry. As the Indians have been cut to the minimum after 2 innings so far. And here's the pitch to Buddy Bell. 4-12. And on a 9, that's going to be caught by the shortstop. Matic, the little general, snags it. 1 away. Here's Frank Duffy. 4-9. And against a righty, that's a fly ball to right field. And Scheinblum camps under it and puts it away. 2 away, and here's Perry. 1-10. Struck him out. First strikeout by Hedlund. And the Indians go 1-2-3 here in the 3rd inning. And going to the 4th, Piniella, Scheinblum, and Mayberry. All right, here's Piniella. Piniella, he doubled his first time up, 4-7. Oh, a nice play by the center fielder. Unser he tracks it down, 1 down. It's a double on a 1, but that's a 4, so Piniella gets double taken away from him. Here's Richie Scheinblum. Grounded out his first time up. 6-6. Switch betting lefty. Another fly ball to center field. And Unser snags it 2 down for John Mayberry. Five, 6 against the lefty. Fly ball to right field. Bell camps under it and puts it away. Another 1-2-3 inning. These two teams must have early dinner reservations. Or actually, this is actually a getaway day game, so... Yep, this was a Wednesday afternoon businessman special in real life. Hedlund will face top of the order Unser, Brohammer, and Johnson. Unser grounded out his first time up. And a catcher chance. That was an 11 for Kirkpatrick. 3 and an 11, that's fine. He is an E1, so it's going to take a miracle for error to occur. And a 12, no. So 3 and an 11. So it's popped up into foul territory. And Kirkpatrick throws off the mask and makes the play, 1 down. Here's Jack Brohammer. 6-6 against the lefty fly to center field. And center fielder Hovley puts that one away, 2 down for Alex Johnson. 2-5. Ground ball back to the mound. And that'll retire the side. Another 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the top of the 5th. And due up for the Royals, bottom of the order, Shaw, Kirkpatrick, and Hedlund. Here in the top of the 5th. And here is Shaw. And he draws a walk. Usually not good to give up them leadoff walks. They will not hold him on, as a -4 is plenty good enough to hold on Shaw. Here's Kirkpatrick. Not expecting a bunt. And not expecting a hit and run either. Maybe if it was the 6th inning, I might have done it, but they'll let Kirkpatrick swing away. 2-7, struck him out. And here is Hedlund. They'll be expecting a bunt here. He is a C bunter. And we'll square around, and here's the pitch. Hedlund squares around. Oh boy. C and a 9. And it goes foul. 1-2. He says, "Kid, you're up there to bunt." So he will. Oh, and he beats it out. No, he doesn't. A C bunter, a 2, a 4 is speed on. So the 2, he gets it down. First baseman McCraw will say he just tags out Hedlund, 3 unassisted. Going to second is Shaw. And the Royals have a runner in scoring position again for Freddie Patek. And they will hold Shaw on to try to not give him the extra 1 point for the running. 1-3. Ground ball to first. And McCraw takes it to the bag himself. And that retires the side. Through 4.5. The Royals, absolutely nothing. And the Indians, absolutely nothing. Now, this is the start of point of weakness for Mr. Hedlund. So they will keep an eye on him. He only went 5 innings in the real game, but real game he didn't have a shutout. So here's Nettles, singled his first time up, the only hit for the Indians so far. 2-7, popped him up. And the first baseman, Mayberry, squeezes it 1 down for Tommy McCraw. 2-8. And there's a base hit into left field. So McCraw singles. They will hold him on. Patrick is a 0. Hedlund is a -1, so -3. He'd be 1 to 12 if he wanted to try to attempt to steal. Actually, they'll hold him on, and Fosse will now play the hit and run, which makes him an A hit and run. Now, super advanced hit and run's a little different. If the white die comes up 1, 2, or 3, then you just take the red d6s. If it is off the pitcher's card, then there is an adjustment to be made. All right. Here's the pitch to Fosse. Off goes McCraw. That's a foul ball. We'll do it again. Actually, we'll count the 3 as the havoc roll. There is no wild pitch, so nothing on the havoc roll. Here's the pitch to Fosse. And we'll go off the pitcher card. 5, 8. Second base chance. Rojas, 2 and a 3. Well, first off is, so right-handed batter. I guess you have to do that. Actually, we're supposed to use the chart in the back here. Okay, so runner on first, right-handed batter, first and second baseman. So the second baseman, his range now becomes a 3 due to the rule I told you about at the beginning of last game, Rule 23.8. That he becomes a 1 more. So that makes Rojas a 3 and a 3. And that's a base hit. Now, because it was a hit and run, he advances 2 bases, and Fosse will reach first. And let's see here. Tom Murphy and Jim Rooker are loosening in the bullpen. And they will not waste any more time. With Buddy Bell up, they will go to the righty Tom Murphy. So Murphy will come in. So the Royals will bring the infield in. First and third, 1 out for Buddy Bell. Havoc roll. Nothing on the 16. And here's Bell. 3-10. That's a fly ball to left field. Back goes the left fielder, Piniella. He will make the catch in front of the warning track. Scoring from third is McCraw. And the Indians take a 1-0 lead. Holding at first is Fosse. Will not take second on that. And Bell does his JOB there. 2 down, but the Indians lead 1-0. That run will be charged to Hedlund. Here's Frank Duffy. Not holding on Fosse. And, oops, havoc roll. Nothing on the 18. 6-6. And Duffy strokes this one into center field. And that will be in for a single. Going to third is Fosse. And that will bring up Gaylord Perry. They're not going to take him out. So they'll take their chances. 2 down. Here's the havoc roll from Murphy. Nothing on the 13. And here's Perry. 2-6. Swung on and missed, struck him out. And that will retire the side. But the Indians get on the board and lead 1-0 after 5. And Rojas, Havli, and Piniella. This is third time through the order for Perry. Rojas 1 for 2 with a single. And that's a 6-9. Shortstop chance for Duffy, 3 and a 14. He'll get to it. Oh boy. 18 and a 15. And there is a 15, so Duffy bobbles it and can't recover, and Rojas reaches on an error. They will not hold on Rojas. And here's Steve Havli. Nothing on the 6. 5-9. Against the lefty, ground ball to second. Brohammer to Duffy to McCraw. Double play. And you wonder if maybe he should have bunted there, but yeah. Maybe in the later innings. Here's Lou Piniella. 2-10. Grounder to short. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Murphy will stay out. He'll probably stay on until he has to hit again. Top of the order due up. Unser, Brohammer, and Johnson for the Indians here in the bottom of the 6th. And here's Unser. And that's to the third baseman. Shaw, 3 and a 14. That's easy play there. 23. And an 11 for third baseman. Oh, and there is an 11 on the 23. So Shaw throws and pulls the first baseman off the bag. And Unser reaches on an error. And wow, this actually helps the Indians some. They'll hold Unser, but Murphy a +5. Nothing for Kirkpatrick. So +5. How you subtract 3 for being held on, but that's a +3. Oh, they'll definitely try to get I'll have to get a 3-7, or else he is picked off. And he gets the 3-7. Nothing on the thing. He's going to take off 1-18. And Tenney's in there with a stolen base. So Unser gets a good jump and steals second. And they will still hold him on, but he won't steal third, not on an attempt of 4. You have to use the second attempt. Here's Brohammer. Yeah, I wouldn't do it for the Royals, so I won't do it for the Indians. Normally, I would say this would be a bunting situation, but they'll let Brohammer swing. Four, 6. And maybe that's a semi-good decision. That's a base hit into right. Holding Unser makes him a 14. No reduction. And once again, I'm going to make sure that that rule for the cutoff. Timeout. And so the cutoff rule only occurs when there are runners on first and second or bases loaded at the time of the hit. So since there was only one runner on, the cutoff rule does not exist. Okay, so 1 to 14, and Unser will score. And that's a 9. He slides in safely. And the Indians extend their lead to 2-0. And Murphy, Jim Rooker, and Roger Nelson loosening in the bullpen. Not his fault. That one is unearned. Here's Alex Johnson. Not holding on Brohammer. Not holding on Brohammer. For 11, third base. Ground ball to third, and they throw to second to get Brohammer, but the return throw not in time. And once again, the Indians are going to take advantage of Murphy. 2 to 6 or a 12. Gets caught on the 8 or 9. They're going to try to get a jump. It'd be a +3, so. And on a 9, throws to first, and he's picked off. So 1 to 3 on the pickoff. 2 down. Yeah. Here's Greg Nettles. Base is empty. 2 outs, and watch he'll get a double. For 8. No, won't even get that. Actually, no, he will. Against the lefty, that's a base hit. And Nettles is 2 for 3. He's not fooling anybody here. Murphy will get pulled. Here comes Jim Rooker, lefty-lefty matchup. And havoc roll for Nettles. And let's see here. No balk for Rooker on the 2, so we will march on. Here's McCraw. Singled and scored his last time up. 3-7 against the lefty. And that's a ground ball to second. We'll just take the easy way to go to first. And that will retire the side. The Indians add another run and lead 2-0 going to the 7th. And Perry facing Scheinblum, Mayberry, and Shaw here in the top of the 7th. And here's the pitch to Scheinblum. 0 for 2. 3-3. Ground ball to second. And Brohammer throws out Scheinblum. 1 away. Here's Mayberry. 6-6 against the lefty. Fly ball to center field. And Unser tracks that one down. 2 away. Here's Paul Shaw. Shaw walking a strikeout in 2 at-bats. 3-6. Popped him up third base side, and Nettles camps under it and puts it away. Stretch time here at Municipal Stadium. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back for it's root for your favorite team. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes throughout the old ball game. All right, Rooker will face Fosse, Bell, and Duffy here in the bottom of the 7th. So it'll be it for Rooker as he's due up second in the top of the 8th. 4-7. Struck him out. Fosse now 1 for 3. Here's Buddy Bell. Bell with a sac fly his last time up, so 0 for 1. 4-8. And that's a 2, and that gets diving stop, gets by the center fielder, and Bell is into third with a triple. Buddy had 1 triple on the season, so that is definitely it. Infield brought in. Havoc roll for Rooker, nothing on the 18. And here's Duffy. 1-7. And that ball has hit the center field. And over the head of the center fielder, Hovley. Into second with a double is Duffy. Easily scoring from third is Bell. And the Indians have extended this to a 3-0 lead. And Gaylord Perry will be bunting in this situation. They'll be expecting it, so he'll go down to a B bunter. And a 3. Good sacrifice fielded by the catcher. Just throws to first. We'll say that's 2-4 on the out. Moving to third is Duffy. And with 2 away. Okay. Here's Unser. Chance to extend the lead even more. Nothing on the 12. Here's Unser. 6-6. Not happening this time. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And that retires the side. But the Indians add another. They have scored 1 in each of the last 3 innings. And lead 3-0, and that will be it for Rooker as well. Roger Nelson is loosening in the bullpen. As it will be Kirkpatrick. And we'll have Joe Keogh on deck. All right. Here's Kirkpatrick. 6-4 center field. And that's a 17. That will be in range for the center fielder. Unser, E5. E5 and an 8. There is no 8, so Unser tracks it down and puts it away. Oops. Kirkpatrick, not Pontek. And now pinch hitting for Rooker is Joe Keogh. All right. 1 away. Here's Keogh. 5-6, and against the lefty fly ball to right field, and Buddy Bell retires Keogh. 2 down, and here is Freddie Pontek. 1-7, ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. Rooker will not stay on. Here comes Roger Nelson. Third reliever, sorry. Of course, any of you watched the RJL Network channel. Roger Nelson was a key contributor to his, I believe, 1973 World Series championship, or 72 it might have been. Anyway, Brohammer, Johnson, and Nettles here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. 6-6, double 1 to 11, but the 14 is too high, and so that allows a center fielder Hovley to get under it, 1 away. And here's Alex Johnson. And that's a foul ball. Timeout. Should also have an over-under count on how many times the dice come off the table per game. Right now it's about 3 or 4. All right, Johnson says, fouled that one off. 1-7, ground ball to short. And Patek retires Johnson, 2 down. Here's Greg Nettles. .310, line drive right to the shortstop Patek, and that will retire the side. So Nelson retires the Indians in order. But will there be any 9th inning magic for the Royals, trailing 3-0? And Steve Mangori once again loosening the bullpen in case he is needed. Perry has faced 28 batters, so 1 over the minimum. No. Yeah, I guess it's 1 over the minimum. Actually, no, 4 over the minimum. Sorry. 4 over the minimum. I think in the real game he faced 34 batters, so he can't get it done, then he can't get it done. Here's Rojas. For 8. And that sneaks by the first baseman, McCraw, and Rojas will reach. Rojas, 2 for 4, reach base 3 times. And they will call back Steve Hovley. Amos Otis will come in and pinch hit for Hovley. And if Otis reaches, then we'll definitely go to Mangori. All right, here's the pitch to Otis. Hovley was 0 for 3 on the day. Five, 4, third base chance. 11, that will be in range for Nettles. That'd be a double play chance. 2, and an 11. Yes, it will, if he can make the play. E22 for Nettles. Oh boy, 16. No, he cannot make the play. He bobbles it and gets nobody. And with Otis' speed, they have to hold everybody on. And that will be it for Perry. They'll bring in Mangori. Not his fault on the error, but they will bring in Mangori to try to save the game. All right. Havoc roll for 1. If it's a 1 to 6, then runners advance. No. Nice stop by Fosse. Here's Piniella. To 8 against a lefty. Grounder to short. Duffy to Brohammer to McCraw. Double play. Rojas goes to third. But there are 2 outs. Big ground ball there. And final hope is Richie Scheinblum. 3-8 against the lefty. Pops him up. Third base side. Nettles calls for it. Ball game. Final score from Cleveland Stadium. Indians win 3-0. Be right back with the totals right after this. All right, final line score. Indians 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Royals no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Perry, the winning pitcher, he improves to 3-3 on the season, going 8 innings, giving up no earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Mingori gets the save, getting the 3 outs in the 9th. Mike Hedlund is your loser, going 5 innings, not even 5 innings, giving 4 1/3 innings, and giving up the 1 lone run. All right, next start for Perry is another game at Cleveland Municipal Stadium against a team you've seen before, but not the pitcher you've seen. Perry and the Indians will face Mike Shell. Make sure that's the right name. Jim Schellenbach and the Rangers. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. If you could leave a like, that'd be great. Helps get the video seen. If you have not subscribed or not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.